thousand stories, it's where you wanna be. From celebs to entrepreneurs, she's got the scoop. Community and entertainment, she's in the loop. Every smile a burst of velvet light. Through the screen she shines so bright. With the laughs and tales that weave tonight.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you're tuned into the Cami Grayson Show. Tonight is Artist Network, and I have a brand new friend. She goes by the name of Queen. Queen, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm really, really good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just love that little persona thing you got going on with the elephant in the background. You got your little, what do you call those things when they wear their hair like that?
This is just, head wrap. It's the cultural head wrap we do,
Okay, I love it. The queen that you are, I absolutely love it. Well, welcome to the show. And I am so grateful that you took the time out of your day to just join us tonight. It's so cool.
Yes, thank you. And I'm so grateful that you took the time out of your show to have me and talk to me. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so as you can see, guys, her bio is very impressive going across the bottom of the screen. And man, so first of all, let's tell people who you are and what you do.
Yes. Yeah, so I am Keniece Ford-El. My stage name is Queen. I am a singer-songwriter. I'm also a Chinese medicine practitioner. I'm a spiritual practitioner. I'm a home birth advocate and an advocate for well-being and wellness, of women. And yes, I have many gifts, I'm an artist. I'm a creative. I'm a healer.
So you really are, when they say I'm a creative, you really are creative because you are like a spiritual creator. You help bring peace into a person's life, right?
I really do. Yeah. Yes.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So how did you get started with all this?
So I always knew I wanted to sing and be involved in music. So I watched my father do music as a little girl, and he kind of helped hone my craft. Not kind of, he did. He helped me hone my craft of songwriting and performance and singing. My dad used to have this 4-track recorder that he would use. And so he taught me how to record myself, my backgrounds, everything before going to the studio. Pre-production was a big thing for him. So he taught me how to write songs and then record them on the 4-track, right? So that was my start, watching my father and then doing what I saw him do, except for he plays all kinds of instruments. I don't really play any instruments. And so I think it was like 2018, something like that. I was working at Academy Art College. I was calling up folks to come to the college in San Francisco and do a tour of the college. And I happened to meet a man. I called him Trent Gums. He's a producer out of Oakland, out of the Bay Area. And we got to talking and one led to another. And then he introduced me to his friend T. Hatter, the producer. And that was basically how it happened. I mean, on a fluke. That's how great God is, right? And when you're on time and aligned, right? Because I really didn't have to do much. And so T and I got together, we started making music, and next thing I knew, I was opening for D'Wayne Wiggins of Toni. That was my debut. It was such a gift, blessing.
Wow. So, that's an amazing story. And I'm just kind of like, you never know what God has in store for you, do you?
You never know. You
never know.
Yeah.
And so, and all this is the direction you really wanted to go in, or was this just a path that God just kind of put in your way here?
I would say a little bit of both, because there definitely was a time. So I did a lot of performance and recording and songwriting. I had, yeah, I would say from about 2017, you know, as a woman, as a grown person, I was doing this until about, I walked away. I say walked away in 2005, I'll say, right? When I had my first child. But that time span between 2016, I'm sorry, 1996, I'm saying 2016. Oh my goodness. 1996.
That's okay.
1996 to 2005. You know, I was recording. I met the Coup. I was doing music with the Coup, and you know, recording and touring with them. Blackalicious. I did stuff with Anthony Hamilton. I did stuff with Latoya London. And then I had my baby, and I said, okay, I'm gonna step away. That's my first child. And I went hardcore into academia, you know, and started really working on myself and actualizing myself and my gift and working on my trauma. Who am I? Not only as a mother, but a woman. And then I came back into music, I'd say around 2018. And I started working together as business partners. Artist Music was founded. She was the artist on the label, and we were working together, writing songs and putting her music out. And yeah, so then she wanted to do her own thing, and I said, you know what, it's time to put my music out.
Yeah.
And that's where I am. So I would say that yes, this is what I wanted, but I kind of did step away from it, and God was like, yeah, come back to that. So here I am.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So you mentioned you have a baby.
I have two.
Okay.
Yep. My son he'll be 20 in November, and my daughter is 17. She'll be 18 in January. Yes.
Oh, right. So November what?
November 30th.
30th. Okay, I'm November 19th. I thought it was going to be close to my date. So
Nice.
Scorpio, but he's not Scorpio. He's a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
So okay, so now let's talk about support group. So you have older children. So how are they supporting you and your music?
Oh, they're really excited. You know,
Good.
their father is a musician as well. So they have a very musical they're highly musically inclined and have been around the business all of their life, right? And they kind of just have heard like stories about how mom used to, or they would hear mom's stuff that she did, but they've never really seen me in it like their dad. So now that I'm stepping back in it and I'm releasing music, they're like, oh, this is cool, mom. This is what you should be doing. You know, they're really excited for me.
Oh, good. You know, it's amazing when kids grow up and then they don't have a clue that my mom is this great artist. You know what I mean? And so to kind of lay it on them, they'd be like, "What? That's not
right."
Absolutely love it.
Right, like you had a whole life before they came, right?
Yeah, right. No, but not to them. Yeah, they
Right,
don't get that. They're like, oh, she's my mom, and I was born, and like her life stopped. Is all about me at this point.
Right.
So let's talk about Queen. How did you come up with the name Queen?
Yeah, so I was 18 years old. I was going hard into my music, and I just knew that I had a purpose, and it wasn't just to be seen and be cute, right? So Queen. Oh, Keniece's will to educate and entertain her nation. That's what Queen stands for.
Wow.
That's my 18-year-old self naming and claiming my destiny, and my work.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Girl, so you got all this stuff going on. I am so very proud of you.
Thank you.
And so let's talk about, the person who was in the corner pushing you to bring yourself back out. So who was that person?
His name is Nature McConan.
Nature. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Well, tell us a little bit
Nature
about
McConan.
him.
Yes, so Nature has been a really good friend over the last 5 years. Who is now the love of my life, right? Which is great.
Okay. That's why that smile was up there so pretty.
Yes, yes. We started off, as really good friends, a really solid friendship, and of course, it just led where it was supposed to go. So, Nature he's a reggae artist, and he's a Rastafari priest, which is really what impresses me about him. He's such a spiritual being, such a mystic. And he with his own music, he put this really amazing compilation together called Reverence Room. And all of these like big reggae names are on this project. And he kept asking me, he worked on it for like 2 years, and he kept asking me, would you write a song for me? Would you? And I kept saying no. I tried to get LaToya to do it, and that didn't, pan out. I was trying to help him put other folks in. And I think when he got this sister named Desiree. She's big in the reggae world. Just amazing sis. She's amazing. That's what inspired me. I was like, I want to be next to her. I want to be on this project, my name next to her name, because she's so amazing. And that's really what brought me back out. So we released that song. It's called Elevate, May 13th on my birthday. And I said, you know what? Let me release more music. So that's what happened.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to say thank you to Never Stop Entertainment, because he's the reason why we got a chance to get to know one another.
Yes, so, thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Joe. We appreciate you. We love you here at SKST Radio. Thanks for being a dynamic sponsor and promoter, right? Because he does what he does.
Yes.
And so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Get worldwide airplay, boost online streaming and sales. Get noticed by major labels like BMG, Sony Music, and Empire. Your videos aired on TV in millions of homes. See what Never Stop Entertainment can do for you. Visit us now at neverstopent.com.
Yo, 1 2 1 2 in a place to be. What's happening, people? What I missed? With that being said, man, I go by the name of Mike Dice, Beats by Bro. Yeah, what up? Okay. Peace. Okay. With that, y'all, check it out. What's up? Huh? I don't know.
All right. If you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You're tuned in to the Keniece Grayson Show and today's Artist Network. And I have my brand new friend here. She goes by the name of Queen. And we was just kind of learning a little bit about her and her background. And man, so she got a lot going on. So now we're going to talk about these projects. Look at that beautiful picture over here behind me here. And then the other picture over here, which is, I guess I need to point that way, over there. There you go. The cute little picture. Look at that picture. So purple is one of her colors, and you know that resonates with me big time. So Queen, let's finish talking. Let's finish talking about what you're doing, and then let's talk about this cover that's behind me.
Mm-hmm. So what you want to know about that cover?
It is gorgeous. How did you? Who did it? It's just gorgeous.
Thank you so much. So that cover, honestly, we were at a Super Bowl event in Vegas. I believe it's even a screenshot. I mean, a selfie. Mm-hmm. It's a selfie I took, and I just liked the pose, so I used it.
Oh, nice, girl. That looked like someone just drew it. It is so amazing. With the colors and everything. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Well, you know what? With all the technology going on today, it's hard to tell from the real artist now from a selfie, right? But that's beautiful. And I like how
Yeah.
you got the blend of the colors. I really love that. That's really nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then let's talk about that cute little purple picture up there.
Yes. So the drawing.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean the drawing behind you?
Yeah.
The drawing. Okay. Oh,
That wasn't
no,
a
that's
selfie. Oh, you were talking about the other one, the purple one, huh?
the other one
Okay,
is
I
the
got you.
selfie.
Okay.
And then the one behind you, that's AI.
Mhm.
I uploaded a photo and that's what AI did.
What?
So no one tell my daughter that though, because she as an artist herself, she does not recommend AI art at all. So yeah, she didn't like that.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, that's AI.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm the queen of AI, so I'm a big fan of AI. So a lot of people are not there yet, but I'm there. Either on board or you get off board. So
Yeah, I mean,
use the technology to your advantage, and that's the way to do it.
absolutely.
So now you have a song that we
Mhm.
have. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. So this song, actually, this song was written a long time ago. I was a different person. I was a younger person, much younger. And, I don't know if I was going through this situation that the song is talking about, because the song is basically speaking about not feeling loved, right? Not her man not being available to her, right? And him being unavailable equates to him not loving her. And so I was a much younger person. I was in a different place, but I don't know if I was going through that specific issue at the time. But that experience was definitely dear to my heart, so I was able to write about it. But it just, it emphasizes that sometimes you need to love yourself more than what you're asking the other person to love you, or how you're asking for them to love you. But also that love is a verb. It's called Nothing to Me.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. So we have the song. So with your permission, we will play it.
Yes, please do.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, baby. I need somebody to love me and hold me tight. I know that's right. That's a beautiful song. I ended up listening to it probably about 3 or 4 times today. And I was just like, man, she did a great job with that song. I mean, it's so
Wow. Yeah.
smooth. You know what I mean? It's just one of those sultry songs that you can groove to. That, you know what, honestly, that's a good roller skating song too, baby. Skating backwards. Girl, yeah. You know, I remember Anita Baker when she used to sing and have the roller skates. That song kind of remind me of back in those days.
What song was that?
What was that song? I forgot the name of that song, but I pictured her in my head. What was that song? See, now you remember that song with Anita Baker? But anyway, she was at the roller skating rink and it was so smooth and she was just skating and just in her own little world, you know.
Yeah.
What was that song? But anyway, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that video of her doing it. So yeah. So now, do you have a video coming up pretty soon to go with that song?
You know, I have a lyric video out right now, and so give me a chance. Let me take this moment, I should say, to explain the lyric video because it's kind of mystical, right? Like, what is that? So it's this woman, and all you can see is her back, and her whole body is covered in a wrap, and she's floating on a magic carpet. It looks like a magic carpet. She's in the air, and there's all these lights, like there's fire under her. And when I saw the image, I was like, yeah, I want this, because it represents like an elevation and a forwarding. Like I'm moving away from this,
like this ascending.
Longing. Yes, I'm ascending and progressing on, moving away from this longing of needing someone to, be here for me. If they don't want to be, So yeah, it was symbolic in that way for me. So yeah,
wow.
The lyric video is what we have right now, and we're thinking about a real video.
Yeah, I can see it though. I mean, it's so beautiful. And it's soft, like I said, it's sultry. It's kind of like, okay, it has to be both ways, right? There it is, same old love. Thank you, Tina. Yes, thank you. And so, it reminds me of that. And I'm like, when I'm hearing it, I don't know why. It just that video just came to mind when I was listening to it earlier. I was like, that remind me of my skating days. Yeah, just jamming, it's all about me. You can kind of get the words, and it's all that song's about me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm moving on because I need somebody to hold me tight.
Right, exactly.
So beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. And so we're gonna move on to some words of wisdom. Yes. So if it was a teen, young lady, I'm not gonna just say teen, a young lady who is looking at this video right now and they're thinking, oh wow, I would love to be able to do songs like that. I would love to be able to get out and be spiritual and just love myself enough to know it's about me and what I can bring to the table to me, not for somebody else. What type of advice would you give them?
Yeah, I would say definitely that we all have something special in us. That's why we're here. And the best love, another person, sharing that love with another person, it's so much sweeter when you have it already here inside, right? Really learning to accept who you are, where you are right now, not who you're gonna be, who you want to be, but accept all of you right now and have gratitude for what you are and who you are, what you've been through. Cultivate that, and whatever else comes is going to be so much sweeter if you do that.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. Okay, so where can we see you next? What projects are you going to be working on?
Yeah, so I do this 21-day detox, cellular detox, right? I do that every 3 weeks, pretty much. I'm starting to do that every 3 weeks. We've done 3. And if you're listening, I would love you to get in on that. I'm so big on wellness, well-being, of the body, of the spirit, of the mind, of the heart, especially with our people. You know, we are inundated, every human on the planet, but especially if you're in the cities and if you are melanated, right? We're so inundated with chemicals in the air, the water, in our homes, our food. And I really want to get the gospel of detoxing and fasting out to our people, because it really can help prolong your life and increase your longevity and the quality of your life. So you can see me there. You can actually come and get in the group and be with me and, you know, converse and share these ideas and uplift yourself. You can do that. You can find me on Facebook there doing that. In terms of performance, I'm not sure. This is all new for me, once again, right?
Right.
But I'm sure something will come up. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, that's okay too. The music I'm releasing is because I'm supposed to release it. So, but definitely people can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, for wellness consultations. I do wellness presentations, wellness education, coaching, all of those things.
Now, what's your website?
Yes, find me at royalsoundmusicgroup.com.
Okay, and for the wellness?
You go to Keniece Ford, KENIEEFORD.com.
Keniece Ford. Okay. So I love that because, you know, a lot of people are probably, let's start it this way. We're starting a directory on SKST Radio's site. And so we are going to have a spot for artists. And if that artist have a business, we'll put that up in the business section as well. And so we'll put you up both ways, and we'll most definitely will play your song on our radio. So I mean, it's amazing that you're doing all the things that you're doing, and you know, you stepped away and now you're back, and it's just, I just get a good feeling, you know, that everything is okay now. You know, it's like, not that you need permission from anyone, but you got it from yourself that, you know, this is the time. This is where you feel you need to be in, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for you. And so very proud of you, and hey, be the queen that you are.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's true. There's been a lot of life that I have lived. Not all of it was, you know, peaches and cream. There's been some challenges, but it has made me who I am. So I welcome all of it. I'm so grateful for all of it. And yeah, here I am.
Absolutely. Well, we do want to check in on you periodically and find out what's going on. Like I always say, if you are part of Never Stop, you are part of SKST. So if you ever come to Virginia, and you know, look us up. We're in Virginia Beach, the beautiful Virginia Beach, and we're in our own beautiful studio. And so we would love to have you come in and tour and chop it up some more, you know, get back on the camera and do it again, you know. And so
Absolutely.
yeah. And if you ever find that you need anything, we offer, you saw one of our videos, we do, you know, we do graphic design, we do podcasting, and now we're moving into TV, and we do beats, you know, we do music, you know, Beats by Bro. So if you need anything, we're a one-stop shop. And like I said, you know, we'll put your information on our website, and girl, you know, it's time to network. It's time to pull each other up. We can't do it by ourselves.
Absolutely. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so grateful to be here. Loving the idea of networking with you all, and I will definitely be coming through to Virginia Beach, knocking on your door.
That sounds good. The door is open. Just let us know you're on your way. All right.
Okay.
And any last minute something that you want to share with the world? We got a couple of minutes.
You know, we kind of talked about who inspired me, or who's my person before the show, and I want to say that it was my grandparents. I had beautiful grandparents, my grandmothers and my grandfathers, all of them. They were just so loving, and are a big part of who I am now, you know. And so I wanted to say that. I just need to get that out there. But I also want to tell you all that I am a birth advocate, right? I saw a video today about a sister in the hospital, and they wouldn't let her take her baby. You see that?
Yeah.
They
No, I
wouldn't let
haven't
her
seen that.
take. They wouldn't let her take her baby. She had just had a cesarean, and she called the police. They got there, and they kept kind of talking down to her. Told her she could leave, but her baby couldn't. And I was like, you know. But I'm a big advocate of home birth and really owning your own experience at home with your baby, natural birth. So I just wanted to put that out there as well.
Yeah.
I gave all the folks all of my handles. You can find out more. But yeah, I'm out doing this work for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, most definitely, I need to make sure that we get all that information for the website. And so,
Okay.
and maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more, because I do know it's a lot of craziness that's going on. And,
Mhm.
you know, I think something like that will kind of bring that mother and that child closer, if you experience home birth, with a birthing coach. And because it's so disconnected, right?
Yes,
It's not
yes.
it's not like this, it's
Right,
kind of like this. And
right.
so when you do the birthing, because I worked in the medical field, and you can tell the difference from like a mother who's not breastfeeding opposed to the mother
Mhm.
who's
Ooh,
breastfeeding. It
yes,
gives them that connection, right? And so
yes.
I think what you offer is rare. And you don't see that a lot. And I think we need to go back to it, because that's what we used to have before all this medicine and all this epidermal and all this stuff that's out there now, that's costing you millions of dollars, well, not millions, hundreds of dollars in order just to have a baby. It's
Yeah.
so expensive going through all that, when our forefathers did it without, or foremothers, I should say, they did it with nothing,
Yes,
just that
yes.
birth mother, that helped
Mhm.
make that happen. So yeah, we need to
Yes.
bring it back home.
Yep.
Absolutely. Bring it back home.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you're amazing. Like I said, I mean, when I first met you, it was kind of like, oh my gosh, she has a good aura around her. And so I see that, and
Thank
and
you.
and I'm sure other people do as well, because it's just a good spirit. It's just something that, it's fresh. It's fresh, and it's good to have
Right
that.
on.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
Thank
really
you.
is.
Gratitude.
You're welcome.
Gratitude.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up, and man, it's been great.
Yes, I agree. So you can have me back anytime.
Sounds good. I will have you back. I'll be calling you. Hey, somebody cancel. Can you come to get on the show?
I
Absolutely.
got you.
Okay,
Got you back.
guys, until next week, right here, SKST Radio. Bye for now.
Bye bye.